Como están, my friends, and welcome back. Today we're making crispy, crunchy, juicy on the inside and golden on the outside fried shrimp with a Scampi style sauce for dipping. There's an open seat at this table, so pull up a chair and let's make it nice. Well, first things first, our egg wash. We got some eggs and a little bit of water to thin it out. We don't want a heavy batter style here, so adding some water helps with that. A little bit of salt and pepper and pecorino romano cheese, and that's our basic egg wash. Now we gotta prepare our shrimp. We got some 00 flour here just to lightly dredge our shrimp. Now our delicious egg wash will stick to the shrimp better. See here, this is exactly what we're looking for. The flour is basically so we can dry out the shrimp because wet eggs won't stick on wet crustaceans. It's a rule. Okay, now we're ready for the bready. We're gonna chop up some fresh parsley and some fresh basil. And guys, I can't stress enough how much fresh herbs truly elevate anything you fry. They add this element of freshness that isn't just a warmly welcome note, but if you know it and love it, becomes something you absolutely miss when it's not there. So now we toss our floured shrimp into the egg wash, give it a little mixing mix, and then into the breading. We press on the breading firm, but don't go squeezing your little shrimp. They're delicate and should be treated as such. Now some of yous might be asking, hey, what's with the no fresh garlic in the breading? First, let me assure you that I'm fully aware and I share your concern. But fear not, my garlic brethren. There's so much garlic in the Scampi sauce that I felt like it might be overkill in this particular situation. Ah, you see there? How about that mound of roasted garlicky goodness? So what I'm trying to achieve here is to get all this garlic broken down so that I can run my blade through it, kind of creaming the garlic out a little bit. This will really smooth out that texture and put viscosity into our sauce rather than bites of garlic into our sauce. Okay, so now on low heat, we got some delicious New Zealand butter, and of course we got our garlic paste. We're just gonna let it slide on in there, and then we're gonna let these guys get nice and acquainted. Okay, so now we're gonna add some lemon juice, and I'm gonna use chicken stock here instead of white wine. Mainly because, we're getting older, and I might need my liver in the future. But any dry white wine will do. A few dashes of Tabasco sauce, which will help to mellow out the richness, some salt and pepper, and then just a light touch of oregano. So now we're just going to let this sit on low heat and reduce until our shrimp is done frying. Ah boy, I tell you, I'm always excited to fry stuff. I mean, you throw something in the hot oil and it starts this orchestrated fiasco. Things are moving, bubbles are popping, the smell of singed arm hair. I mean, it's magic. Now these guys won't take long to cook, maybe a minute each side tops. We don't want to overcook our shrimp. Also, it's important to note that after the shrimp was breaded, we let it sit untouched for about 15 minutes so the breading could really adhere to the shrimp. So when we fry, the batter stays intact. Today our goal was to turn shrimp scampi on its head, taking something familiar and pushing it beyond the usual, the norm, the status quo, stretching our culinary legs a little bit. Because life is more fully lived with new experiences, and the older we get, the harder they can become to find. But that's okay. It just means you've been out there, living, trying new things, collecting these moments. So keep making new memories, my friends, and always make it nice.